Yo, this is Justin McKissick Larry. This is the other video after the video I just made. I'm still in the trade. The market is considered open now. It's past 8:30 Central Time. And just to let you know, Bitcoin tends to move when the New York stock exchange open. It moves more. You know what I mean? That's a good time to start trading all the way up until like the mid Asian session, to be honest with you. So as you know, if you watch my previous videos, like I always say, if you watch my previous videos, my strategy is the moving average crossover strategy. It's simple to use, it's simple to follow. There's no measuring or anything like that. I just follow the direction of the overall market. As you see, I'm using the moving average. I'm sorry, I'm using the 1 minute time frame, okay? But look how quick I'm in profit, okay? On a 1 minute, I'm in profit. I'm not even, this company that I'm using. Once you go to my website, I'll leave the link in the comments. Once you go there, you can sign up for this broker. They give you 500 leverage, same day deposit, same day withdrawal with all your earnings. Okay, but I just follow the direction of my moving averages. A moving average is an indicator that simply follows the overall direction of the price. It's that simple. So if the candlesticks are trending down, my moving averages are gonna follow the direction. That's why you see these blue moving averages like going down. That's why you see this pattern. This thick blue moving average is quicker than this orange moving average and white moving average. So it's responding quicker to the price, okay? Meaning when the price is going, like when it's trending down continuously, the moving average is gonna be going down continuously. But since the moving average, this blue is faster than this orange, you're gonna see it make a pattern where it's underneath the orange. Then you're gonna see the orange is following as well. But this orange is quicker than this white moving average. That's why you see how this blue moving average right here went underneath the orange, and I was saying the orange is quicker than the white moving average. You see how it went underneath the white moving average, but everything is following each other as a whole, okay? And even these moving averages, the quicker moving averages that I'm not even trading based on, you see how this blue moving average is underneath this orange moving average and the price is going down, and when the blue is over, the orange is going up. It's just following the overall direction of the price. So as long as you keep these trades open based on the overall direction of the price, you're good to go. I'm not doing any measuring, anything like that, or trying to figure out what's going on. You don't have to do that. A lot of people do that because I understand they want to learn the skill and stuff like that. But this is an old strategy. Moving average crossover strategy is old. Google it for yourself. Warren Buffett used a moving crossover strategy. Now he used a moving average strategy. I use a moving average crossover strategy. The difference between the crossover strategy is when you have another moving average that's slower or faster, it creates a pattern on the screen. If I just had one 200 moving average on here, you'll just see one line. What's good about this, when I have two lines, the other moving average is going to allow me to, like, it basically filter itself. So basically, like, perfect example. You see how when this blue moving average went over, this thick blue moving average right here went over this orange moving average. When it stayed over, what all it was doing was following the direction of the overall price. But look, the price was consolidating. These moving averages are responding to the price. So since the blue thick moving average was over this orange moving average, it kept on responding to this, to the orange one as well. But they just followed the direction of the price, and that's what's going on right now. The blue finally went up under the orange moving average again. The price was going down, and that's what's going on. As we see, the price is going down. As we see, it could go up. We don't know, but guess what? We just follow the strategy. This is the simplest strategy that you're gonna see. What I want to advise you: Google Jesse Livermore. He was he was a star in his days back in the 1920s when he won $100 million off trading the stock market. He didn't make all that money from listening to all these people just like me, but this difference between I'm not up here just making blind blind assumptions and stuff. I'm trading based on price action. Period. All I'm talking about is trading off what the price is doing. Price action is king. All that extra shit about what Nvidia is doing, what Trump is doing, what the news, just all that yada 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 is gonna get you nada nada nada. Okay? All that yada 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 gonna make you nada nada nada. You know what I'm saying? And it's proof. Google Jesse Livermore, all the great traders. They're gonna tell you it's all about price action. They're gonna tell you ignore the hype, and all of y'all are getting uh, lured in by the hype of other people's opinions. You're not even learning how to do it for yourself. Are you frustrated? But most people don't talk about this moving average crossover strategy. But all the greats, all the old millionaires, all multimillionaires, they was using moving averages. It's just now in today's world, people are using this support and resistance stuff. It's the truth. Google it yourself. The moving average crossover strategy is the most popular trading strategy. Trend following. This is trend. This is trend following. All that support and resistance is not trend following. That's not a trend following strategy. So why would y'all do something harder? It don't make sense. How simple is this? If I was even trading with the faster moving averages on the 1 minute, when this blue moving average just then when it's underneath the orange and the price goes down, we see it goes down. Remember, moving averages are not doing nothing but trailing the price. Like right here, all way right now, what's going on live? This blue moving average is over this orange moving average, right? Look what the price is doing. The price is trending up, right? These moving averages are doing nothing but responding to what the price is doing. Even the thick orange moving averages responding. All the moving averages are responding to what this price is doing. It's just the slower ones are responding slower. The faster ones are responding faster, but they're still responding. Look, you see how you just saw how this blue moving average, and you notice the movement. You see how it's going up now? It's responding. Pay attention. Like you see how it's curving? See, this is what moving averages do. They respond to price action. You're not going to find another indicator on here that's going to respond. Now, there are other, let me not say that. There are other indicators that respond, but not this simple. It doesn't get this much simpler. And everybody's so confused about trading. You know, but the problem is everybody just trying to get views, and they giving y'all a lot of shock value, and y'all falling for that bullshit. Stay away from them channels on that shock value shit. I know they're gonna hate me for that, but fuck them. They not really trying to help you win. You know what I mean? They just trying to get views. They make money off views and shit. And you can keep watching them if you just want to watch people waste your fucking time. You know what I'm saying? But if you really want to make some money, learn the strategy gonna work, you ain't got time to be up here not making no fucking money. AI gonna take your fucking jobs. You know what I mean? And this is a strategy. I could trade like this without my alert system. And if you watch my video before, you already know I have an alert system. You know? Matter of fact, I could show you something real quick. I'm going to show you something, then I'm going to switch back. Because I got everything saved anyway. I'm going to go to my other alert system for the smaller moving averages. For this one. Now watch this. Watch what's going to happen. Because I developed these algorithms. Same trade, right? Go put this back on the hollow candle so I can see through everything. Okay. If you want this broker, 500 leverage, regulated company, go to my comments. The link will be in my comments. You can start trading. It doesn't take a week, a month, or 2 years to learn how to start trading. You can start trading now. You can start trading now, making money now because you got an algorithm telling you when to trade. But watch. Now I'm telling you also, I don't know if this price is going to continue to go down or up. I'm just letting my moving averages do its job. The moving average job is to follow the direction of the price, and that's what it's doing. Look, moving average is doing its job. It's not taking a break. It's not on a smoke break. It's not fucking around with its coworkers. It's doing its job. This is the best thing you can invest in because it's always going to do its job. It doesn't get tired. It doesn't sweat. It doesn't call in on you. All it do is let you know what's going on with the price. Look at the moving averages doing their job. It need a raise. You know what? But fuck it. It works for you. You the fucking boss. Only thing you got to do is manage the fucking store. This is your store. You got to manage your store, open and close your trades. I say the same shit every video, but it don't get much simpler than this. I don't know what else I can say to make this more simpler. I don't know what else more to say to make this more simpler. You know what I mean? Now, I just switched my other algorithm for this algorithm. I just want to show you the alert system that, like I'm saying, how it works. Okay? Really no point for real. But I'm just doing this to show y'all. But see how I'm talking about I'm going to show you something based on an alert system, right? I don't know if it's going to continuously go down, this price, to be honest with you, even though it looked like it's going to go down based on how it's trending. I don't know. Nobody knows what the market's gonna do. Only thing that really knows what these moving averages are the moving averages, because the moving averages are following the direction of the price. Now I can do a top-down analysis and give you an overall perspective on what it looked like it's gonna do 9 times out of 10. It will do that. Like they say, you can't predict the market. I'm gonna tell you something, and it's kind of contradicting my video. You can predict the market, but you got to look at a higher time frame and get in the market at certain times that are perfect. Okay. Now look, it may okay. It has to have one candlestick form while the moving averages are crossed over. Okay, for my alert to come on, and that go for the thicker moving averages to the slower. Okay. But look at the moving average doing their job. People complain about them lagging, but look, the moving average is following that price. It's doing its job. You right here percent is working. It's like you the manager. You going around checking different departments. You got the lawn and garden department. You got the lumber department. You got the paint department. You got the electric department. You know what I'm saying? You got your cashiers. You checking to see what's going on. These moving averages are always working. You feel me? They're not going to the other department. Hey, what's up? What's going on? These motherfuckers doing his job. As long as you got internet, they gonna work. Now watch what's gonna happen. You see this moving average is crossed over this other one, right? Another candlestick's gonna open. Now watch what happened when the candlestick happened. Indicator alert told you to sell. Also, it comes right on here, so I'll let you know. You will know how to put this on your chart. You will know how to put this on your chart when you purchase this. You know, it's time to act now. But I don't trade with this alert system, with this particular one. I trade with the overall, with this one, because I don't want to be in front of the computer all day like this, like that. I mean, I could, you know what I mean? But I'm trading based on this crossover because it's less trading and it's more profitable because I'm trading the overall trend. Okay? I'm trading the overall trend. Okay? Let me show you something. Put a vertical line. And as you see, this broker is very easy to maneuver. Look at this. Boom. You see this white line? This is where time up-down analysis come in. But let me show you something. I'm going to go to the 1 hour. My algorithm is equivalent to the 1 hour based on the smaller moving averages. But you'll see what I'm saying in a minute. I got everything down to the T for you all. Okay? Now look, this is basically on an hour time frame. Now the moving averages on the 1 hour time frame. That means each candlestick could take an hour to form, right? It's been in a down trade, okay, to be honest with you, but I'm trading on the 1 minute. I could have kept the trade open based on the 1 hour a long time ago and just kept the trade open, but I like going by the 1 minute because it gets you in and out your trades. Like if it's a reversing, you're gonna get in the trade and out the trade quicker. Like if it reverse, if you do this by the hour, you're gonna lose a lot of money and you're gonna get in the trade a little bit later. So yeah, I'm cool with losing a couple of dollars because I know I'm gonna make my money back. But look, from right here, it shows me I'm in the sale right now anyway. I see these moving averages doing what they do. You see how they're crossed over to the blue? It's the same as the ones we've seen in the 1 minute. All moving averages adapt to the chart automatically. Okay? And I told you I'm trading with the smaller, with these thicker moving averages. But look, imagine if I would have traded and got in here by the hour. Remember these hour time frames. You see right here? Took this as a sell, kept the trade open the whole time. Imagine how much money I would have been in. If I'm in profit $40 from this orange line right here to this white line, $40. Imagine if I would have got it from there. You see what I'm saying? And that's from the 12th of November. Today is the 20th. That's 8 days later. Imagine you would have been up $1,000, and that's just off what, 10% of my account. Okay, but I'm not trading with that trading strategy with these moving averages because I don't want to keep getting in and out the trade. So let me go back to my other chart. And as you see, this is easy to use. See what I'm saying? So look, y'all need to go ahead and act now. You see it works. You know, it works on anything. If you saw the other video, it works on anything. It don't get much easier than this to win money. Most of the, and even when you saw in the other one, I was winning money. If I would have kept that trade open, if I, when you use it, like when moving average crossover strategy is being used, you're always going to be in profit unless the market is consolidating. But you're always going to be in profit. If you're not in profit, it's just because it's consolidating. But you got to be comfortable losing a couple of dollars, and it's not a big deal to lose a couple of dollars, y'all. It's really not a big fucking deal, really not, for real. And as far as that, I was talking about, I could have been in the trade a long time ago. Matter of fact, look at this. You could trade. Imagine if you would have traded the blue with the white moving average, right? Let's say you traded that. Let's use that vertical line here. Since we saw how it was later, right? Put it right here, right? Let's go to the 1 hour. Look, you still would have got in early on the moving average crossover strategy for this blue moving average and that one. Look, you would have got in right here. And look, you still would have been winning all that money. You see what I'm saying? I figured out how to make this. Look at this, and the price steady going down. But as you see, everything is doing what it's doing. And look, this slower moving average on the 1 hour is still following the direction of the overall price action. See what I'm saying? And it's right in front of you. So you got options. Once you purchase this now, you'll be able to make an alert system for anything you see on here. Act now. Don't waste your time and not act. Look, I'm up $100 just from here to here. Remember, y'all, from there to there, I'm up $100. Let's go back to the hour. Remember, we put that white line on there just showing you the, Imagine if I would have got in from here a long time ago. But also imagine if I would have got in from here. See what I'm saying? Moving averages would have let you know when to get in and out the trade. But check this out. Look what's going on a monthly. And this today, y'all. This the 20th. Everybody think about what's going to happen with moving averages. With crypto. It shows you what's going on. This is a bear fucking market. Look, the moving average, the blue moving average is crossed under the orange moving average. Look, if one candlestick formed while crossed 9 times out of 10, the price is going to continuously go down. It hasn't did that since March 2003 right here. And most of the time when it crossed over, it goes the direction. Look, when it crossed over there, it went up. When it crossed over there, it went down. Only right up in here did a little bit of consolidate, but it still went down right up in there. Look, even in the beginning, it did that. So you got a high probable chance, basically on the monthly time frame, it's been 100% right based on the crossover. So what that tell you? That tells you need to go ahead and get this algorithm ASAP. You need to act now, or just keep wasting your time listening to all these other motherfuckers trying to tell you all this fucking hype and not make no money. Even Elon Musk put a video out there that people are gonna get wealthy based on this type of shit. People are gonna get wealthier. So it's prophesized basically. So stop giving these people money based on monetization just for hype and shit. And I don't care if they get mad because they're not helping you make no money. Unless you just like the hype. Just give them your money and just watch them then. Just pay for subscription and don't make no fucking money. Oh yeah, this trade mo.